Is CBS 11 News Now.
Thanks for joining us tonight for our CBS 11 News Update. I'm Doug Dunbar. Let's get underway with a quick check of the forecast, which could include some severe weather possibilities. Scott Padgett.
That's right, Doug. Into tonight, mainly in our far northwest counties, Monterey County down to Palo Pinto County. We have a severe thunderstorm watch until 10 o'clock. That's where we see the best instability for maybe some strong storms to develop. And then tomorrow, our flooding threat goes up. There is a flash flood watch in effect from 7 o'clock tomorrow morning until 7 o'clock in the morning on Thursday. And that does include the Metroplex. All the counties indicated in green for the potential of some localized spots seeing some heavy rain and 2 to 3 inches possible for us as we see these storms develop and move through. It's not going to rain all day long, but our rain chances will increase through the day, starting out right around 30 to 40% out to the west, and then really increasing through North Texas to about an 80% coverage and chance by 7 o'clock as this complex of storms comes together. So looking at the future sky forecast, that first complex will be out to the west near Abilene, making its way into the west and southwest sides of North Texas, 6, 7, 8 o'clock. Then that lifts off to the north and the east, but scattered showers will start to develop in the late morning hours into the early afternoon, pretty much through almost all of North Texas. And then about 4 to 5 o'clock, this complex really starts to come together more about 4 to 7 o'clock, moving from west to east. And my biggest concern are possibly dealing with some winds gusting up to 60 miles per hour. Also, that flooding threat is there. Isolated tornadoes cannot be ruled out. And we have the potential of maybe some golf ball size hail. Then the front slides through on Thursday morning and we start to dry out, and we'll see that briefly hold on for us. On Thursday, rain chances at 10%, 83 will be your high. After that, we get into our typical pattern as we're going to be going here into early June of rain and storm chances each afternoon. High temperatures then warm back to the low 90s as we go into next week.
Scotty, thanks. It was a standing ovation in Fort Worth earlier today for the city's new interim police chief. There's Ed Krause on the left the moment he took the oath of office this afternoon over at City Hall. The swearing in happened just over a week, of course, after the city manager fired Joel Fitzgerald. 3 men are facing charges in a racing death that killed a 9-year-old girl. Ricky Jackson, Diego Gaetan, and Hector Camarena, all facing 1 count of racing causing death and also 3 counts of racing causing serious bodily injury. The accident in question happened on Friday night. Police say the 3 drivers were racing on Lake June Road right near Masters in the Pleasant Grove area of Dallas when one of them hit the car that 9-year-old Olivia Mendez was riding in. The girl's mother and father were both taken to the hospital with serious injuries. A record number of patients are flooding into Fort Worth John Peter Smith Hospital, JPS. They've declared a code yellow now. That's an emergency declared for the second time in a month. Health officials tell us that they're on pace now to see well over 10,000 patients just this month. That would be the most the hospital has ever seen in that kind of time frame. The U.S. Border Patrol, we found out, is hiring. Today, officials said that they need more people to manage the processing of so many migrants along the U.S.-Mexico border. The goal, we hear, is to staff up and then get uniformed agents back into the field for law enforcement work. Last month alone, more than 58,000 families were apprehended at the border. No word on how many positions are going to be available or if they'll be full-time or hired staff or contractors. Thanks for joining us tonight. That's our CBS 11 News Update. Latest news, weather, and sports anytime. Just log on, cbsdfw.com.
This has been CBS 11 News Now. Be sure to follow us on CBS DFW.